This is Trans-E7272 coming at you with another Transformers review. And tonight we are going to be doing Topo Cinco mineral water. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to be doing Optimus Prime, Dark of the Moon, Mech Tech, Weapon Systems, Voyager class, Optimus Prime. Let's take a look at the box. Here he is in all his glory in Trek mode. Little story. We all know that story. This box is in very good shape. Sorry about that. There he is in the alt mode and his robot mode. Mech Tech weapon. Mostly 10s with 17, 19. So that's that. That's pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the figure in itself. He comes with this really cool Mech Tech weapon, which I really like. Wish that wouldn't keep falling off. Okay. This Mech Tech weapon is really awesome. If you go like this, I just love the way it looks. And then one thing I like about this weapon is if you turn this, it'll stay locked. So it can stay in that triple blaster form. And you can add up to 3 other Mech Tech weapons to this weapon to make it a big weapon. Bumblebee, I think if you take, what I like to do is take Mud Flap's weapon and put it here, Skid's here, and Bumblebee's here, and they look pretty sweet on this thing. So anyway, that's the Mech Tech weapon, and he can hold it in both hands. It pegs in quite well. And so, he's got 2 Mech Tech ports back here that you could have holding it there too. But for right now, we're going to take it off and move it to the side. One thing I want to say about this, I love Optimus Prime and I love this Optimus Prime figure. However, parents. For the parents out there, this is one of the most tedious transformations to do because things don't always line up right, and that causes, you know, some concern, and it kind of lacks in the fun to play with line. If you pick up there's a deluxe class of this Prime figure from Walmart only. There's 2 of them. There's there's a Fusion Blast one, or one that's like got gold on it, and then there's the regular one. They are a lot easier to transform and more kid-friendly. However, this one is, I think, still cooler. He's got pretty good light piping, which you're not going to be able to see here because this thing has got poor lighting. Let's take a look at his articulation. He has ball-jointed, swivel elbows. Ball jointed wrist, double ball joint. His hands are double ball jointed. His head is on a swivel. It can go back and forth. Or is that on a ball joint? No, that's on a swivel. It can rotate 360. He's got these things here, which can, you can move them like this, however you want to do it. Display them. On his legs, his knees rotate. These things can either stay up or come down. It's totally up to you. The shin guard, shin guard, I guess what you call that. The feet, there's not a whole lot of articulation in the feet due to transformation. He does have some waist articulation, which is cool. He has these great big things back here that help him stand up. So now on to the transformation itself. What I like to do with this guy is I like to take care of the front part first because it's very difficult to do, and I'm going to try to do it as slow as I can. But basically the first thing you want to do is you want to kind of detach the arms from the base like this. And then you want to take the chest and kind of pull the whole chest down like this. Now here's where it gets really tricky. The idea is to basically get this peg onto that hole. And to do that properly, and then this has to come up like so. So basically, to do that properly, you have to, I don't know, this is so tedious. So basically, you're going to fold this up like this, align this, so this piece will go into here. And it should, I mean, this thing is so, if it's the slightest bit off, it's not going to go in there. Anyway, there, it's tabbed in. And this part tabs in like that, and then the wheel comes like down like so. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, already I'm having problems. But you want to do the same thing on this side. You want to take this and put this like that, have this come around. It's going to tab into this tab, and it's kind of got to do it the same way. And it is not the easiest thing to do. And I think this one is actually more difficult than the left hand, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. It's sort of tabbed in there, it sort of isn't. Yeah, it's in there. Okay, so these pieces stay like that. Then you kind of come up here, and you want to join. Oh, first things first, you want to get this wheel down. And did this come undone already? Yeah, it did. See, it comes, and once you get it tabbed in, if you don't have everything lined up right, it's going to pop out on you. So if you're getting this figure for a kid, I think I'd pass on it and get him the deluxe one, only because of this problem. Adult collectors can handle it much better. Why is that not going in there? You have to like kind of line this up just right. Get that in there. Alright, there we go. Then these two pieces here form the cab, or the front of the cab, like this. And they lock in. And then this folds down here. Then you carefully, without breaking anything, pull this up. And you pin that like that into the chest. Okay. Now, the next thing is you take his head and you pull this piece back here. There's a little tab. Pull this down. And you just basically tilt his head down. And this doesn't go all the way, but it protects his face. You can turn the face around or do it like that. I just do it like that. Next thing you want to do is you want to come along here and take these pieces here, and then this piece is going to tab into this piece, and then this piece here is going to stretch out like that. So you tab this into place, that leaves this free, and like that. Same thing over here. And tab that piece into that piece, and even that doesn't hold very well. It's very meticulous. It doesn't hold for anything actually. Okay, so now the next thing you want to do is you want to do the legs next, and they're no picnic either. Basically, first thing you want to do is kind of push that up like that. Now he's got these wheels that kind of detach. Is it from the outside or the inside? Yeah, I think it goes this way. Like that. They detach right there because there's a peg. You pull it up like so. And then this becomes one big piece. Basically, you want to do it like that, and then pull this leg down, pull it up, like so. You're going to do the same thing on this side. You come in here and untab this. Same thing, pull this like that, and so forth. Okay, so you're going to bring this up like so. And the whole idea is to basically take this top piece here, snap it together while trying to keep this in the same spot. And this is all kind of supposed to peg in. And it does, but it doesn't. It's a real pain in the ass. Excuse my language. The kids are watching. But it just is. It's a real pain in the rear. And this piece here is supposed to snap together right here, like so. And that forms the back of the truck. And then these things come along here, and they peg like so. And as you can see, it's already not working right. And you'll get stretch marks and every other kind of mark here to try to get this thing from screwing up. Oh man, that won't go in there. Walmart also had the Revenge of the Fallen mold that came with Commodore. That's a much better Voyager class than this one, in my personal opinion. It's got, you see, it's so lopsided. I don't know, I'm not a fan of that. I do like this part here that's clear, and this part, and it's like a solar panel kind of, solar panel kind of thing. I mean, it's a decent mold and everything, but the cool thing is you can take the MechTech weapon, plug it in back here, and then you got a MechTech port here, 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 and here. You really gun this guy out, depending on how you want to do it. And then, you know, like you can push this thing in here. Here. Does this break already? Oh, like that. You lock it by, once you get it in, you turn this knob like that. Lock it into place like that. Drive like that, and then you can have it swivel around. Or if you want to, I think it'll, if you want to keep it in undeployment mode, stick it in like that. Drive it like that. Either way, not too good. And this constantly falls out of the peg. But you can peg it on, kind of peg it on here, here, or on the other side. So pretty much that's it. I would not recommend, like I said, I would not recommend this for a kid. But if you're a completist and you have to have all the different primes, it's cool. I do like the colors on it, but overall, I think I'd probably, you know, get this on clearance. Anyway, that's it. This is Trans Z7272 signing off.